I miss Duncan's. Duncan could have been a really cool character in the game to fight around with.
I miss my donuts.
Don't you get his like armor or sword or something in a DLC?
Yeah, which we didn't even know he had a shield.
No, he never used it.
Well, you get his shield and the Warden Armory at the end of the game, but you can get his sword from the Return to Ostagar.
Yeah, can't you get his armor as well? Or was it just his sword?
Not his armor. You can get King Kaelin's armor.
And Ashley just got dead.
Which, of course, I always stick on Alistair anyway. Be like, where are your dead brother's armor?
I always give him the Blood Dragon armor.
I always give that to Sten.
Because I don't use any. I use Alistair and Morgan and Liliana. It's been my party for the most part.
I think I use.
Yeah, Sam the same way.
I use Alistair, Liliana, and Wynn.
I think I mainly do that because like I remember seeing that because they released all like the super awesome cinematics as trailers, and there was the one of the quest where you go to find the ashes.
Yeah.
And it's just those four like up there, and like Morgan's killing everybody, making people blow up into other things.
But
Liana's shooting arrows.
Alistair
and whatnot.
wasn't in that though.
No,
they had Sten.
Yeah, Sten.
Like my favorite thing was just like she. I think it's right after she causes one of the Genlocks to blow up around the others, and she just like puts her staff down and goes.
that moment where she laughs is like my favorite moment in a cinematic, and I'm so upset that she looks nothing like that in the game.
No, well,
even in Inquisition where the graphics are okay, they're not great, but they're better. She still doesn't look anything like that.
Can you imagine like a Dragon Age game or something with graphics
with these
like this?
Graphics
oh
yes.
god, it'd be beautiful.
Oh my god! Please tell me we get the same scenes. I mean,
I don't know. On the PS4, it looked pretty much equal to this, or pretty close.
Oh no! Like the facial textures are way different. I mean,
as close as they were gonna get it.
I play on PC with ultra graphics, and I even upgrade to high res whenever I can, but. It still looks. I mean, the landscape is nice. The landscape is beautiful, but
it's just when you start getting into the small details.
The characters just definitely don't look as good. They all have this really awkward shine. Like
they do, don't they? They're glowing.
Yeah, there's a few modders who've tried to do stuff to take the shine off, but it seems like a lot of times it ends up crashing the game.
I have a problem with that because that was my only real problem with Resident Evil 6. It's because Resident Evil 3, or 5, the characters felt heavy, and it felt like everything you did was moving forward in the game.
Because Chris is a man tank.
No, even Sheva, she felt like a human.
Sheva's a woman tank.
They felt like you were playing an actual character. I don't know if
she had weight. They had weight to them.
And they also, of course, they're in the savannah and whatnot. They're
filthy. It's a lot like Gears of War. Everything feels very heavy, very gritty, very.
They did that in Transformers War for Cybertron too. All the Transformers, they hit the ground and the controller vibrates.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
So no, that was the eye movement. That was it. That was it.
Yay, we got her laughing. Even though it didn't record last time, we get another round.
Yes. That's all I wanted.
This looks so good.
I think he's having a minor seizure right now.
He's having a moment.
Oh god.
I think that The Witcher 3 has some really good facial animations and everything in it to get back to that.
Yeah, it does.
What?
The Witcher 3, we were talking about Dragon Age's facial animations and details and whatnot.
Oh, I
Witcher
thought we were
3...
talking about the squiggly eyes. I was like, you can squiggle eyes in
Witcher 3 has some pretty decent character animations for their face and whatnot, like the finer point details and all that.
From the pictures that I've seen of it, since I don't have the money to buy it and play it, it does look better. I think it's just that most of BioWare stuff is on the same old engine, and then they upgraded to the Frostbite 3.
Yeah, it's like when you go into Dragon Age 1 or 2, and you know that every character you meet was made in the character creator.
Yeah, exactly.
It's you can tell that they're all made with the same creator device and whatnot.
Yeah, it's. In a way, it's nice just because nothing feels very jarring. Nothing's very. You don't have any extreme difference in characters, but. I think that's another reason Dragon Age 2 felt so weird, is that you got all of a sudden all these updated, the Qunari look different, and the elves look so much different, and Even
the Qunari look like demons now.
Yeah, the Qunari look like these horrible demons. The elves look like I could sneeze on them and snap them in
Sven
half.
almost looks like a distant relative to Geralt in the first game.
Yeah, he does.
From what I understand, they even if they ever actually show Sten again, he's known as the hornless Aeroshocks, so...
Oh,
so he's still gonna have like a bumpy crouton face.
So are they like ever gonna explain why he would have no horns? It was just like
no, as far as I'm
aware,
they never explain why he doesn't have horns. He just doesn't.
It's gonna be like the tiger guy.
In one of the comics, Alistair ends up talking to the Qunari and he ends up seeing Sten again, and they kind of like have a sparring match, and then they're like, "Hey, buddy!" and they're all homies and shit again. Which I was like, I don't even remember Sten ever talking to Alistair, but sure, fine, whatever, I'll go with it.
What is it?
That was the same comic that they found Morrigan's sister, and she was just as much of a bitch.
There's a cat guy in Final Fantasy X who has
There's a cab guy?
Cat
guy.
Like the lion guy, because in Final Fantasy X they have like the race of lion people.
I heard Five Nights at 10.
Final Fantasy X.
Right.
FFX.
Yes.
Like there's that cat guy, and like they have that whole backstory with him not having horns, and all the other cat guys are like, "You don't have horns.
You don't have horns." I still miss Final Fantasy 12. That one was still. No, wait, am I saying that right?
12 was the space adventure Star Wars one.
No.
Because 11 was the first MMO. 12 was like a space odyssey game. 13 was the one that nobody loved, but they made like 50 games for.
No, I could have swore it was 12. Now I have to look this up too. God damn it.
Is it the Space Odyssey?
No, there was the one Final Fantasy that I really liked. Even I didn't like the main character, but why did I end up on Facebook? I didn't like the main character, but I liked all the supporting characters so much, and the story was actually pretty good. And
I want to know what happened if you missed that QTE.
Can I tell you?
Crush him.
My first time I missed it.
Do it.
He like it kind of hits him, and he kind of like tumbles on the side, and she starts making
like make him fall and slice him in half or something.
Nah, and she just starts making fun of him. Like, you totally let that thing.
No, yeah, I'm right. Final Fantasy 12 is
the Space Odyssey one.
It's not in space. What is this one? It's the one with Balthier and Fran and Vaughn and that one. Yeah, you made me think I was weird.
Well, you are.
Yeah, that's true. But I loved that one. Oh my god, Balthier was like, oh my gosh. He was so awesome. I wanted to be his bestest friend ever.
Oh, we found her. She's alive.
And I'm pretty sure he's Fenris.
Clothesless.
Right? Wasn't Balthier Fenris? Didn't he end up being... It's the same voice actor. And he's also Lorthramar in World of Warcraft.
Oh, that's cool.
Neat.
I was like, Fenris? Fenris who?
Dragon Age 2.
The Broody. I played like...
The Broody
I played like the first half hour of Dragon Age 2, and I was like...
No.
I want to play Origins again.
That's exactly what I did. I was like...
I still have Dragon Age 2.
I'm disappointed.
But I'm like, you know what? I'll go through and get every trophy on Dragon Age 1 for my new accounts.
I think it was you when I said I finished Dragon Age 2, and you're like, what'd you think? I'm like, well... I don't have that immediate urge to play it over again. When Dragon Age ended, I was like, I've got to make a character.
When Origins ended, I was like, oh my god, no, I have to do this again. Oh my god,
there are like 50 million choices.
Exactly, I have to do this all over again. There's a demand.
Dragon Age 2, you had what, like 2 choices? Do you kill the Aeroshocker and let him go?
Do you go outside the city or do you stay in the city?
Paladins or mages?
Do you side with the Templars and the mages? And that was about it.
Oh yeah, Templars there.
Paladins
or mages.
How dare you?
I was thinking of Reaper of Souls.
Rapper Zools. Oh, that's gonna be a game I'm likely gonna get either on my PS3 or PS4 when I get a PS4.
What was I gonna say?
Because the console version is actually, I think it feels better than the PC version.
Yeah.
In terms of controls,
it's pretty
like
good.
Simpler. And makes it feel more like you're actually moving the character.
I played the original on PS3 and I thought it was great.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I love Diablo. It's so fun.
Yeah. And you know, as they kept patching it, they definitely made it better. I know originally people were like, "Yeah, it's not as much loot as I was hoping for," and it would like
Diablo 3 is like it's an acquired taste. Do you like games where you literally grind for gear?
Right.
If yes, then you'll love it. If no, then you'll hate it.
I like games where my wizard female character is voiced by Azula. From Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Wait, hold on. The male Crusader was Fenris.
Cool. Was he really?
There, yes.
Awesome. I made a female.
The second I heard his voice, I was like, male. It's gonna be the male one. But I like that Blizzard's Heroes of the Storm had the Barbarian and Demon Hunter as female, and I was like, yes,
Sweet.
thank you.
Yeah, you know, Diablo 3 was a great game. Sometimes I want a game where all I have to do is...
I don't really want to think. I just want to run around.
I want to just mute the game, blaze some great music, and just go to town on this thing.
I want to go
destroy things.
to the cow level and just slaughter cute things.
Exactly. Teddy bears and the like.
Alrighty then.
I spent so long, and I finally made it to that cow level, and I was so happy.
Dude, Chris and I got crazy far in that game. He and I would always be did co-op. I mean, our best combo was when I was doing Barbarian. I got like some of the best green gear for the character, and he was Witch Doctor. It was a good combo.
I'm sad that Witch Doctors are still really underpowered. I think they're like... I
felt overpowered playing
mine. I thought they were great.
Witch Doctors, I'm pretty sure Witch Doctors are actually the lowest on the...
They may be, but I've seen some amazing Witch Doctors.
That's weird, because when I was playing a Witch Doctor, nothing could touch me. Like, everything just dropped like 50 feet in front of me, because nothing got through my like wall of bats and whatnot.
I think top is a tie between Barbarian and Monk. Right below that is...
I've never tried a Monk.
Crusader, because they like literally can't die. And then... Demon Hunter and Wizard.
Mage. My main is a wizard.
And then the others.
I had a good time with Crusader. That used to be my main for a while, but then I switched.
I liked Crusader, but my main was always Barbarian. And I played a Demon Hunter whenever I co-opted, because I was basically a glass cannon, so...
Mm-hmm.
I would like them to do another big expansion for it.
Oh, they probably
they probably will.
I keep calling it Rapper of Zools.
Rapper of Zools.
It's Diablo Tree Rapper of Zools.
Because you gotta remember, they also brought Reaper Souls to PS4, so I guarantee you they gotta have another expansion.
Well, I figured it was just like StarCraft 2. You got 2 massive expansions, and then that's considered done.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't really like about Diablo Tree is that they killed off the old man whose name is escaping me right now.
Kane?
Kane?
Kane.
Was it Kane?
Kane.
The old guy who's like narrating all Diablo games.
Yeah.
The old man who sounds kind of like this.
No, we're going to replay it 500,000 times. Oh, that's right, because we were arguing over whether or not she had a lower part to her job.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's not, she looks like a necromorph. Back in my day, I used to fight necromorphs on my journey to kill Diablo.
Oh my god, it's Deckard Cain!
And my journey to relinquish the Ishimura.
What was her name? Liara?
From the necromorphs under the control of Diablo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Oh, just the ultimate mash of games, and Diablo's behind it all.
Hey, look, now he's our hardcore romantic.
Well, look at his...
Look at his pouty face. Oh, Nathan Drake with his pouty face.
He's not pouty.
Stop laughing at him. He just misses his soul-y.
Every good Drake needs a soul.
Wait, didn't we talk about how in the second Uncharted game, wasn't Alistair in that game? Like,
you did say
yes,
that.
he was. Yeah, he was the Australian.
He was his friend that betrayed him, and then you see him at the end, and then he ends up.
I still need to beat that one too, because I have that. I loved the first game, like with a passion.
I remember, like, the second I saw him, I was like, "It's Alistair. Mm-hmm. He's gonna betray us." I feel it in my bones.
I feel it in my heart.
Second was good, like the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the second one got like so many awards and everything.
It won game of the year.
And the funny thing was like, it was so much better than the first that everyone that liked the first was like, yeah, the first sucks. Like, don't even play it.
Because I was one of those people.
The first is fun.
I was one of those people that's like, I liked the first game, but God, it infuriated the hell out of me at times. Just a bunch. I hated it. And then I played the second game, like, all right, this is better. And then the third one, I was like, all right, this is perfect.
To me, it felt like Indiana Jones meets Sly Cooper, so I was happy about that.
Yeah. I liked the third one, but I don't know. I couldn't connect with the story as much as I could the second.
David!
I could see that. I enjoyed the whole beginning bit with Britain and all that. And then getting to see Nathan Drake as a young kid.
Hey, Jess?
Yeah, that was pretty
I will
good.
say
pretty nice.
that the only thing I'm upset with, and it's not even Uncharted's fault. I just like the fact that like every adventure game's protagonist now is just Nathan Drake clone.
Yeah.
Like every future adventure game, it's like, okay, tired-looking white guy with brown hair just staring at the screen, tired and looking for treasure.
And he has to be snarky. Must be snarky.
Mm-hmm.
And he must be the voice of
And
Nolan
probably
North.
Nolan North.
Nolan North.
Always.
Always Nolan North. Even Deadpool.
Even Deadpool, which I still need to play that game.
And I love how Deadpool, as voiced
They
by
brought it to
Nolan
PS4,
North,
I think, or they are.
called Nolan North
yeah.
to voice Deadpool.
They're doing like a not remade, but like an update version of the Deadpool game for like modern consoles.
Well, that's good, seeing as how like the shit that happened. I feel actually really bad for them, considering that stupid the company, once they released it, they pulled it immediately from almost all PC platforms.
Why?
It was because like something about the rights changed or something. It came out like on Steam and on Origin, and they pulled it like immediately.
Jeez.
It was only out for like, I don't know, 3-4 months, because I remember I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this, and then it was gone.
Wow.
Gone
And from what I remember, they pulled almost all Marvel games.
Got a lot of love to give.
And the only ones that were left was like Lego.
Huh.
That's
It was weird. It was some shady shit. It was some.
Something must have been going on.
It might have been. That might have been about the time that they were switching to Disney. They were acquiring the
I
rights.
thought
Yeah,
it happened
because-
a while after.
Because now Netflix is even saying they're probably going to get all the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome.
What I want to know is what versions are they going to get? Because
I was wondering
Disney
the same.
offers HD digital downloads of the original movies,
Mm-hmm.
like non-updated.
That'd be cool if they gave you an option.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch the original, or you can watch,
watch
the
all of it.
ultra new one.
Watch the early '90s version. Watch the post 2000s version.
I love
Watch
the one, from,
that changed a bunch of shit.
That was all of them.
I love the one in the 90s. That's the one I really grew up watching.
We're just still watching this one again and again and again.
We have to know.
Still
I'm
debating.
telling you, she doesn't have a lower jaw.
No, she doesn't. It's weird. Now
I'm agreeing with you. Why are we doing this?
Because originally we couldn't tell, but for some reason in this room with less light, I can tell more than I could in a room with more light.
We were also like, she's wearing the same exact thing. She doesn't have that many clothes on in that, as like the same one as the other one. Where we found, like, she like sat up and she's like not wearing much clothes, but she's gashed up and everything. But she still had a lower jaw there.
Damn it, Josh.
Oh, if she dies, do we get to see what happens to her lower jaw? Someone's gonna come and like rip it off.
What?
Probably a Wendigo.
Or
Wendigo shit.
a predator.
Or Predator.
Predator Emily.
Or maybe she didn't make friends with the wolf like Nathan Drake did. Maybe it'll eat her, who knows?
But wouldn't it go for like the throat?
Well, maybe she looked down at the wrong time.
Looked down and went slack-jawed for a half second.
That's how it's gonna be.
And she's gone.
Josh.
Yo, what's gonna happen next?
Oh wait, this was the part when I was like, it's such bullshit that she just ninja jumped up that log, but she couldn't ninja jump up the side of the damn mine shaft when he was just standing there.
Yeah.
That's so, that just makes me want to friggin' slap the stupid whatever.
Slap the stupid right out of
I'm
her.
gonna slap the stupid right out of her. I'm hungry. Wait, this is about the time in this part that I said, this is about the time I said I was hungry originally.
Well, let's see.
I'm always hungry. That's not fair.
About 20 minutes.
Alright, Josh, let's see if you know how to hook up the
Is there a
hot
place
water
around
and
here to
big
get food?
fancy
Yes, there's a
lodge.
place around here to get food. We have like 50 shopping districts over here now.
That's true.
There's quite a few. That's true, there is.
Oh my god, I left my wallet in my car. God damn it.
Yeah, this is where Alistair becomes Alistair.
Alistair.
Alistair, more like
I want to go home and play
Alice-jerk.
Origins. This isn't fair. I miss Origins. I'll even replay the, 12 seconds that he's in Inquisition.
No, you won't.
Okay, that's probably true. Wait, well, Well, actually.
Well,
Well, actually, I have a saved game that I have multiple saves that are just the points where you talk to him. Just so if I do want to relive it, I don't have to play the game.
of course you do.
I don't want to actually play the game.
But then you won't be able to go pick up elf fruit everywhere.
Oh, God.
What about the elf fruit, you
God.
guys?
I'll romance Cullen on my own time, thank you.
No, there's elf fruit everywhere.
Oh my God, all
It
the elf
grows
fruit.
out of the ground.
I need to upgrade. Make more potions. Because all my stupid teammates use potions immediately, you dumb shit motherfucker.
I've heard that Inquisition is one of those games that if you like games where you go around and find loot everywhere, it kills that for you.
You'll never ever want to loot anything again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I found 573,000 elf fruit.
Everywhere.
Here, I thought I might find a chest or something out in these woods. But
And you know,
nope.
I think half of what makes it annoying is that it isn't like, oh, elf fruit, tink. Remember how in Origins you would walk by and just tink?
Yeah.
Instead, now it's like,
Oh, so it's World of Warcraft.
yes!
And you don't get to be a Tauren.
And not even new World of Warcraft, like back in Wrath of the Lich King, where it still took 5 minutes to get that one little
That's
herb.
why you only make your Tauren the herbalist.
I just want.
Because Tauren can do it in like half a second. A Tauren druid. That way you can also stay in bird mode.
Yep.
Gosh.
Bird mode? You mean bird form?
No, bird mode.
Bird mode!
Druids are just transformers from nature. Every time they transform, they need to make a mod where it goes...
Well, actually, I had that.
Just a grotesque flinging of flames.
Well, I did have that custom sound mod that whenever my orc warrior charged, it would play Grunt's "I am Krogan" line. And I was
Oh,
like,
yes.
yes. Oh, I love it when I get to do stupid shit like that. I love that stick figure
What?
Which stick figure?
on the
I
board.
mean, they were just like...
On the pegboard. Look, there's a damn it. She
In
covered
World of
it up.
Warcraft?
Oh, with
No,
the smiley
right here.
face?
Look, there's a little stick man. When you put that C,
On the right?
it's Josh.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God! Don't look at me like I'm stupid. Leave me alone. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't like you guys.
Excuse me, you have not once played this game.
I was doing homework.
We have played this game.
I was doing homework. I was busy.
I was busy. Look at his eyes!
Shut up. Don't judge me.
I ain't judging. I'm
I
just
ain't
laughing.
judging.
Don't laugh me.
Don't laugh me.
Don't you sass me.
Oh yeah, this is when we were like, seriously, you guys don't remember taking those quizzes in high school?
I don't. I have no
Like,
idea what you're talking
every
about.
year they made us take those Zeus quizzes where you had to fill it out and you answered all these questions and then you'd send it in. No, you'd give it back to your teacher and they'd send it in. And then like a month later, they'd show up at school and you pick up your results and it says who in the school was your best match.
I don't remember
Don't
those
remember
at
that?
all.
What would be the point of that?
Peer pressure. Society.
To
Crumbling.
make every conversation with one of your friends awkward.
Yeah, it's like, hey, so for some reason it says we're simpatico.
I'm surprised you don't remember that because one year on Best Friend I got you and you got me.
Really?
Because it said like who's your match, and it said like who's your best friend, and it said like who's your worst enemy, and I got you on Best Friend one.
Oh,
God.
good.
I want to know how many people got me as their worst enemy. And then I want to... I wish I could go back now.
I remember it was okay. This was so awkward. You guys remember Stephanie Chan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She once-
We saw her at a convention.
She once
Mhm.
got as her number one match. She once got Holden McGroin, which was Mr. Scroggins.
I remember
Holden
now
McGroin.
because I remember Scroggins doing that.
Yes, see? Yes, it was Mr.
His name was
Scroggins.
Holden McGroin.
Holden McGroin. And Stephanie got it, and I was like, this is so
I
awkward.
remember that now because I remember Scroggins Holden McGroin joke.
I was like,
I don't remember what I got
you
or
just
even
got our-
taking the test, but I remember him doing that.
I was like, you just got our teacher as your love interest. Like, what?
That was probably more awkward for him than it was for her.
I know, he probably regretted turning it in. Oh, God.
Just gonna tear this apart and
Just
incinerate it.
Just gonna throw this away and pretend it didn't happen.
Yay, Ouija!
Oh yeah, the Ouija board. Okay, that means that scene is coming up.
We can't say Ouija.
Josh, no hot water.
Oh yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
can't say
I
Ouija.
It's a
yeah,
spirit
that's right.
board.
Spirit
It's
board.
a spirit board. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I made fun of Alistair for saying spirit board. I was like, you would get that one famous name
Because
wrong,
the movie Ouija, I think, copyrighted the name.
and it's not even good enough to copyright it.
No.
It'll be like a scavenger hunt.
Hey, they got a fire going.
Okay.
I just want that
Guess so.
sofa
You're not
sheet to just start rising.
right along.
I just want ghosts to be the only thing in this
Wait,
game.
Alistair hasn't even chased them around in his monk costume yet, huh?
No. You know what I want?
Because now they're
Okay.
switching up. So now the two of them are gonna put the electricity. Get the water.
Okay,
going
so
or
then
whatever that was.
then they're gonna get chased by
Then they're
Alistair
gonna
in a
get
sheet.
chased.
What I want is
How did they not see him go down there first then?
He probably went down another way.
Well, why is he going down all the time?
Oh, she's so went there. She's so went
I
there.
just got the dirtiest look out of you.
I was
Holy
thinking
shit.
that use some alone time.
Because Grey Wardens are the defeaters of dark. What are they called? They haven't been important in a game in a while. Darkspawn.
Darkspawn.
So of course he's gonna go down to the deep mines.
Deep
a lot.
roads, you
Same
dumb
thing.
shit.
I haven't played Origins in a while.
How dare you?
You see, 2 put me off to the franchise.
Freaking get off.
That's why I haven't played and don't know anything about
And
Inquisition.
Inquisition, you know.
And that's why I haven't revisited Origins for a while, because I'm like, what if I go back and Origins isn't as good as I remember?
No,
Still
it is.
good. Don't
Origins
you worry
will
about that.
Always be good as you
But 2
remember.
scared me. I'm like, 2 is not fun.
You gotta put
What if I was just naive back then?
This
You've
game
got to
is
imagine
not
2
fun.
is far in the distance in your mind. It's never going to be brought up.
You know
again.
what the scary thing is? Inquisition made me actually want to replay 2.
It did for me.
That is how bad Inquisition was.
Same here, because they kept talking about stories from 2 that I totally forgot
I'll
about.
just play Dark Souls again.
No, play Origins. Origins was
But I'm
good.
so good at Dark
Origins
Souls.
is love. Origins is life.
But Dark Souls is bragging
Origins.
rights.
Origins.
And bragging rights is love.
Origins. Play on friggin' Nightmare mode then if you need friggin'... Actually, Nightmare mode was pretty easy too.
Nightmare mode's probably way easier than Dark Souls.
It was. It was, let's be real.
That's what I want them to do for Dark Souls 3 is have 2 different difficulties. Dark Souls and fuck you.
I'm all for the fuck you part.
Or no matter what you do, you just die in one hit by
Jessica
anything.
didn't appreciate Mike's reluctance to help because you could have just jumped up there and he could have grabbed your hand and pulled you up. Or you could have jumped into the minecart and jumped out the backside instead of standing there saying, I can't push the cart, even though it has plenty of room for you to jump
We
in one
sided
side
with
and out the
Jessica
other.
in the fight, so Emily's gonna remember that.
Well, Emily's gonna die.
No matter what, Emily's gonna die.
Chris
we can
was
all be
happy
agreed
to
on that,
see
right?
Sam. That's like the most, like, of all the things, it's like respecting privacy, you know, don't yell at people. Chris is happy to see Sam. It's
Look
just-
at that face, that screams happiness.
I'm unhappy. I'm mildly disgusted.
Nature remained in balance because we didn't shoot the squirrel.
Or hit the bird.
No, nature remained in balance because we didn't shoot the squirrel. That's the reason.
But you didn't hit the bird either.
But that happened after.
But that's what the text was next to. Don't play the harp at me. I don't even
World's
want to know
smallest
what that
violin.
is.
It's the world's smallest violin.
Alright, sure.
That's
you
right,
go-
Mr. Krabs.
You go with that.
Mr. Krabs did have one.
Yes, he did. The
He
world's
did have the
smallest
world's
violin.
smallest violin. He was like,
Oh, did you guys hear about Nickelodeon might be doing that all 90s channel?
yeah.
Really?
Oh my
Wow.
god, yes.
Might be interested in that.
I might actually watch TV.
Yeah.
It really means a lot to me that everyone came back this
I
year.
belong to Crunchyroll now.
He just sounds like he doesn't even care about being alive. So
doesn't.
maybe it's okay that he's dead.
Maybe he wanted it.
Maybe he wanted
Oh
to
no. maybe
gave
he
him-
wanted it because he's still depressed and no one's asking him why, or like if he's okay because we like avoided it because we don't want to bring up his
Oh my
like
god,
sister
what
dying.
if we killed Squareface and that's what he actually wanted because he wanted someone like his best friend to actually care that he existed.
Or maybe like they end up getting closer because he's
wanted
like,
to
now
have
you
a
know what
good
it's like to
time, you
lose
know?
someone close to
Oh my
you.
god, what if Alistair
Oh.
and Dead Guy would have hooked up?
Oh no!
That's the
No.
true love story and we missed it!
Aww.
Hey, watch your step.
I think I
Oh
can
wait,
handle
I forgot Alistair was a straight romance. You couldn't. That's right, you couldn't romance him as a male.
Because he
or-
was holy.
He was holy. His socks were holy.
He was a paladin.
He was a Templar. Well, he was a.
He's
he
there's
never,
a dick.
He never took his vows.
Is there a difference?
Oh.
No difference.
He didn't take his
Not much.
vows.
Sorry to drag you down into the bow.
Did I tell you guys that if you kept Cullen on lyrium during Inquisition, like he ends up like a crazy half mad guy begging off the streets, and then like Scout
Yeah.
Harding puts him out of his misery? That was the most horrible thing I ever read in my
Yeah,
life.
that was pretty.
I mean,
deep.
granted, I never put him on lyrium, but when I read that, I was like, oh my god, that's awful.
I still
so
don't
even
even
the
know who
picture
Colin is.
haunts me. Like I'm gonna have nightmares over that.
I guess Colin was in 2, wasn't he?
Cullen has been in all the games.
Yes?
Yeah, he was in Origins too,
Where?
in the Mage Tower. He's
Oh.
the one that he was the last Templar left alive, and he
Okay.
said kill all the mages because they could all be blood mages. But
Then
if
that's why I didn't care about him.
if you played a mage,
We'd come up
and
in the summer, we
originally,
would have
if you played a mage, you start off in the tower and you meet him
Dad,
there, and he's just like cool, nice guy.
my sister.
Yeah.
But because all the blood mages killed all his friends, tortured him, and tried to get him to kill other people and all that other bullshit,
Can't go
he
back.
he has like extreme PTSD and like horrible flashbacks and
Anyway, I'm supposed to be fixing
See, we
this
found the
whole
baseball
thing,
bat. We
right?
never did anything. We got in the chase scene later. We ran through here on the chase scene.
True.
We could have grabbed the baseball bat.
Yeah. I was wondering the same thing. I
Maybe
wonder
you
how you
can-
can
I
alter
don't know.
that.
Maybe something happens later.
yeah, I was
Maybe
gonna- I was
like
gonna
if
say,
you,
maybe
maybe
we'll
if
see
like
them later.
maybe if you hide or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
You
We didn't
just
hide
like,
at all.
Hey,
We
there's
didn't.
the baseball
we got
bat.
caught.
And we got caught. We in hindsight, we probably should have hid the last time. But no, because we all kept run, just run.
No, just keep moving.
Hey,
Don't
you
move,
just
and you
keep the light.
immediately screw like
Wha-
you didn't
what is
even
that
wait.
behind me? Oh, it's nothing.
Can you just hold the damn flashlight? And she spends like 3 minutes looking behind her. I said hold the flashlight. Oh, I never noticed the heartbeat.
I told you. That's what I was talking about. Like whenever it does the don't move, it does a heartbeat and the controller vibrates to the heartbeat, which makes it like, okay, you told me not to move, but you're shaking.
Man, I wish this game was on PC so I could play it. I mean, I know I have a PS4, but I don't actually want to buy it to play it.
No, it's actually pretty simple.
Like the thought of having to actually like turn on my PS4, just like, it's not even worth it.
Alistair's not a bad guy.
It's okay.
If you don't think
Just
that Alistair
try
would put
again.
on a scary mask and chase people around,
If he
you
did
don't
that
know
in
Alistair.
Dragon Age, someone would chop his head off. Because that's how it is in the world of Dragon Age. When
Wait,
someone steps on your toe and
Alistair-
you're like, well, die now.
Alistair's the one that said that he used to start screaming in the middle of the night just to see if anyone would.
People try slaughtering you in Origins
Oh, that's
just
when
because...
you totally missed that high
Totally
five. Like
missed it.
you left him hanging so bad. Like
That's why
no
he
wonder,
died.
No wonder he has serious
That's the
depression.
reason he dies.
That's why he died. That is why we couldn't save
I'm
him
fine with
because
that.
you missed it.
And I even told the doctor I was fine with that.
Yeah, you did!
It's okay.
We were just like, is this okay? And we're both like, no. And you're just like, yeah.
Yeah,
That is chill.
this is fine. You're the worst person ever.
She's possessed! Stab!
I can't make up my mind.
No matter which way I look, it's always forward.
Got you good.
Why do I have to be an asthmatic?
For stuff like this.
Ow.
Huh?
She She looks
an
so
okay?
confused.
I totally didn't jump. All I said was, what was that? Which is totally normal
Hey,
reaction
Sam,
during
you okay? Murder your parents.
Marry your parents?
Murder.
When I said marry, I was like, he's already lost 2 sisters. I don't think he can marry his parents.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Be a concerned heroic.
Oh, that's bad. Heroic.
I'm gonna go check it out. What? Why?
Frady face.
Frady face.
No, it's probably just like...
Did you see how it's spelled
Not
Frady face?
It's an Fraidy.
Or fun.
As in
Frady.
afraid. This is a digital millennium. You put frayed
This is
line
Frady
E at the end of it.
His sound effect before even. Like, he's not even carrying a weapon, and like, there's 2 of them. They outnumber him, and they still run away screaming. Like,
He's a ghost.
A go.
and like, why does he was right behind him? Why does it take him so long to get up?
To keep out strangers!
Hey. Yo, he's Fonzie.
And they did that just because they
What do you
couldn't
say? You
copyright.
just got monked?
Yep, you just got monked.
Just got
The way it goes, I thought he was Fonzie there.
Hey. Do that.
There's all this...
Couple of wild and crazy guys.
I refuse to believe that this movie stuff won't come in handy later.
We're gonna have to use the monkhood to trick the ghost.
Yes.
To dress up like a monk to scare the ghost. I'm gonna exercise you.
The ghost is like, ah!
Time to exercise this demon.
Can we have a boomstick to hunt the Wendigos?
Can we lose our arm to replace it with a
Yes!
chainsaw?
Please. Just please.
We have an Ashley in this game.
There you go.
It's a little more girly than
Hey, there's
Bruce
actually
Campbell, but just a
Squareface.
little bit.
I don't think Squareface has it in her to do that. Though.
I didn't think Bruce Campbell did in the first movie.
Please
But
tell me you're
He
gonna
was kind of a
say no.
weenie in the first movie.
Well,
Okay.
It was the second movie where he was like, I'm going to cut my arm off and replace it with his axe or the
he
chainsaw
got
now.
better.
Here's our one-way ticket.
Yay, you got a spirit board. Like
You
the
know what?
number one
You know
thing
what?
you're not supposed to do in a
Just
horror movie. But sure, you know, whatever.
Spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball.
You don't bathe in
Alright?
crystal balls, you see in them.
Oh, but watch out.
Silly.
Josh.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
I see a horror game and I want
Back
to
to
paint it black.
Back to Slippery Pete.
I just don't think he's real. Like, how can he can't possibly be.
This is, he like changes his office
I-
every
yeah,
time you
like-
come to this.
Yeah, like and it gets scarier and creepier and.
He's making like 200 an hour off of you, and it's like he's
No.
spending all of it to just redecorate every single
I
section.
mean, he's gotta be the killer's like I don't know his
Subconscious,
subconscious or
split personality.
I mean, there's no reason that the killer can't be seeing a psychiatrist and that is his psychiatrist, but he's now hallucinating about
And
seeing
Haunted by seeing a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And after the events of the story.
And considering that, like, and it has to be one of those people, considering that he's asking about the events that
the game
they've
as
been
they
that
happen.
Yeah.
that they're right there. So it has to be one of those people in that house.
I see an Eve hypo over there. I've been playing a lot of
How do you
Bioshock.
feel about people
Clearly.
who are?
Well, I'm close to 100%ing the trophies.
Oh God.
Gotta beat survival mode without dying once.
I see. Well, Chris has a fear of failure. Do you feel
Pity.
for him?
We had questions.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
that's
Like,
right. We had a conversation about the word pity, like
it's like,
because pity is oftentimes synonymous
Oh, I
with
pity
looking
you.
down on someone instead of saying that you sympathize with them. So that's why we really struggled with this question. Like, we don't pity him as in looking down on him for fearing failure, but we sympathize with him. So that's why it was really difficult. And so then, of course, random pausing. All right, because why not?
I think we were looking at stuff.
We were trying to look for something, I'm sure. I couldn't find it, clearly. Whatever.
We are silly people.
That is apparent from the choices.
Yeah, and then he acts like he friggin' knew it all along.
Oh yeah,
You know
of
what?
course. I knew you were going to say that.
Of course.
It's like that one time when we both started just talking, and all of a sudden we found we were finishing each other's.
Dinner?
Yes.
Yes.
We're so in tune. We're always finishing each other's sandwiches.
Yes. I would like
Out
a
of our
sandwich.
face, guy.
I bet your breath stinks.
What do you think his breath smells like?
Hallucinations.
Failed dreams.
Tears.
The lost aspirations of college.
Alistair's moldy socks.
Why are you eating Alistair's socks again?
Damn it, Win. Just sew my socks.
I'm sorry, they're so nummy.
I can just see her going full Hannibal Lecter. Just like
Win?
you walking down the hallway and Hannibal Lecter turn the corner, she's just standing.
This needs to be photoshopped. This must be real. Win is Hannibal Lecter.
What do you know about the fade? Winnable Lecter. I haven't made puns for about an hour now. I gotta make a lot of them right now. I'm dying.
It's a win-win situation.
Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo.
We were really going back and forth on this question.
Clearly, this decision was really
Wow.
hard.
I think we said loyalty, right? Because doesn't charity like get skewed sometimes?
Yes. Because you can be charitable, and that doesn't mean you're charitable in a nice way.
Yeah.
You could just be giving money to make people think you're nice.
To avoid taxes.
That too. You could be Donald Trump.
You could be Donald Trump.
Hey, can I just say that for the record there, out of all those decisions we made, we were all unanimous in our decision?
That's right.
I waited for all of you
That-
guys.
That one.
There was just one time.
There was just one time.
And you guys are
The
gonna hold
worst-
that to me
the
till I
worst
die.
of the
There's
options.
multiple times. You did it before in this
Nope.
chapter, and you do it in the
One
future.
time.
I have
One time.
videos.
You do it in the future.
One time, Ethan. It's in the
I have
future.
video evidence.
It's in the future.